Here are the real reasons why women hide their body count. And it is not because it's none of your business, or if you love them, then that should matter. Here are the real reasons. First reason is reputation. All women got to maintain a reputation. Whether their reputation is good or bad, or they have a bad reputation, but their image that they got to sell to a new guy who's talking to them, it's got to be painted in a good way. Got to paint them in a good way, not to paint them in a bad corner. So they're gonna tell you that their body count is low, or they're not gonna tell you at all. So if their body count is high, it's always going to be a secret that you will never ever know. And women will take this secret to their grave. Second reason is fear. They are fearful of the fact that if they tell you their real body count and the number is high, the new guy may think that, oh my God, that's too much, and may just hop on the train, and after he get what he should get, then he hop off the train. She is also fearful that the new guy may think that she is loose. She doesn't have any walls. So she's not gonna tell you a real body count of the figure is high. Besides, she's fearful of the fact that you may think that she doesn't have any man control. She just let any man get with her. So she's not gonna reveal that body count. She's gonna tell you a lie. Reason number 3 that she's not gonna reveal her body count is because you may think that she is easy. And if you think that she is easy, then you just gonna wait until she give it up, and she cannot put too much brakes on you to give it up if she already give it up or gave it up to a lot of persons before you. Reason number 4, she doesn't want to look cheap. She doesn't want you to think that she doesn't have any values, or she doesn't fall in love if her body count is high, because then you would question her and say, how can you have such a high body count if it was love? How long does your love relationship last? So she doesn't want to look like cheap, like she's spinning the block. Besides, if you think that she is cheap, then you're not going to fall in love with her. And that's what most women looking in a man is, to fall in love with them. So if their body count is high, naturally not many men is going to fall in love with a woman with a high body count. Because the man is going to think, what if I fall in love with this girl and then she breaks my heart, just like how she broke all the other hearts before. And if you think that she's cheap, then you're not going to look at her as a wifey material. Reason number 5, because she doesn't want to be used. Once a woman tells a man that her body count is high, there's only one thing he's thinking of. I'm just going to use her and then I'm going to leave her. He doesn't want to settle. He's not going to settle with her. He's not going to keep her as a permanent girlfriend. He's just going to do what other guys did with her and leave. Number 6 is that she's going to think that she has a fault, because if she can't sustain a long relationship for no number of time, or not even a year, and her number is so high, every man is going to think that, oh my God, this girl must have a fault, must be her personality. She's super aggressive. Why no one want to stay with her? So a woman is going to hide her body count to set up an image that she is a good girl, and don't want to put any doubt in any prospective boyfriend, so that they may cut it short or just be there to use her. Number 6 is boring, because if she can't sustain any long relationship and her body count is going through the roof, Any guy is gonna think that this girl must be so boring. People can't stand to be with her. Number 7 is communication skills. Man is gonna think that if she doesn't have good communication skills, then she doesn't have interpersonal communication skills. She doesn't know how to relate to any argument. She doesn't know how to relate to ideas. She doesn't know how to treat anyone, or maybe she doesn't know just common logic in talking to people. So they may think that she is lacking of communication skills, and that's why men get fed up of her and leave her, and then her body count keep ballooning through the roof. Number 8, she is not agreeable. When a woman is not agreeable, then no man is gonna stick around, because no argument he puts forth to her, she is gonna agree with his ideas. She always gonna see things her ways, and she's not gonna compromise and stay in the middle, but she's always gonna be on her side and always think that her point of view is always gonna be the correct point of view, regardless of there is logics to prove her that her point of view is not correct at this time. So a woman who is not agreeable is a woman whose body count is always going to be high, because guys not going to stick around with someone who is not agreeable. At least you got to give a guy at least some time to win, because with a guy is not going to feel like a guy if they can't win not even an argument. Number 9, she doesn't bond well with mate. If a woman cannot bond well with her man, then those relationship is going to short-live. And once a relationship is short-lived, then she's got to pick up some other relationship down the road, which will climb up her body count. When a woman doesn't bond, whether sexually, interperson communication wise, or just whether she can relate and make a guy laugh, or she just doesn't have any personality. So bonding comes with personality. If you have no personality, then you cannot bond with a mate. So a woman who cannot bond with her mate or her partner, those relationships will always short-lived, and then she got to go and find a new relationship. And if that happened in the next relationship, then her body count just keep going up. Number 10, she's not a good gatekeeper. When a man knows that a woman is not a good gatekeeper, he's not gonna keep her, because he's gonna know that she's promiscuous, and men deep down don't like promiscuous women for long. They like promiscuous women in the short term, but not in the long term. In the short term, that they may or will get easy sex and easy access to sex, but the long term, that's not their ideal mate. So when a woman is not a good gatekeeper, she's not gonna be a long-term keeper, and men will let her go easily. Any argument, they're out. They dip. Man, we just dip on those women, so their body count will keep rising and rising, because man is gonna just keep dipping. They're not gonna be in a long-term committed relationship. Number 11, why a woman's body count is high is because she's combative. A combative woman, no man is not going to stick around with her, because it is always gonna be an issue, even for simple things. The simple things gonna be blown out of proportion, and then she's gonna be combative, and then he's not gonna be able to really love her as he wants to, even when he loves her. But because of the combative attitude, he's also gonna dip. And the next guy is gonna dip also. So every guy gonna be dipping because of her combative nature. So because she has a combative nature, then it result in her body count getting higher and higher. Number 12 is party girls. When a girl is a party girl, every night she gotta hit up the club, she gotta go out with her girls, she gotta go out with her besties, go out and woman vacation, woman night out, and then leave the man at the house alone. And her best friends is actually, she put them over her man, and that's a sign that a woman body count is gonna be high. So a woman will hide that she is a party girl until you get really deep with her, and then you see that she loves to party. She doesn't know what it is to Netflix and chill. So a man is not gonna really like a party girl unless he's a party animal himself. Number 13, fear of running men away. When a woman body count is high, a man is not gonna want to be committed to her, not gonna want to be a long-term boyfriend, not gonna want to be a husband, because he's gonna think that she's too easy. If the body count is totally ridiculous, he's not gonna take her serious at all. He's just gonna think that he is just another one of her victim, and he's not gonna stay around and get any attached to her, because he's gonna think that he's gonna get hurt. Number 14 reason why women don't reveal their body count, because every man that she told her body count, they're gonna think that she's a user. They're gonna think that she just in it to use people, and she's not one who is falling in love with anyone. She's just maybe having fun or too fun to really take a relationship serious with her. Reason 15 why women don't reveal their body count to men is because they are smart. A smart woman, if her body count is high, is not going to reveal it. If a woman reveal a high body count to a man, he's going to run away. So a smart woman is not going to reveal her body count if it's high. She's going to keep that as her secret, and she's not going to reveal it. Number 16 is hypersexual. She doesn't gonna reveal her body count if she thinks that the person is gonna think that she's hypersexual, or she have a sexual disorder, that she can't control her sexual desires.